Hi and welcome all. Let me say how happy I am to see so many people here. With so many people here trying to help so many others. My name is Anthony Brophys. I myself am homeless. I have been for some time now, 16 years ago. 4 years this time around, on and off. I come to you all today with an idea to start something new. Something new. Yeah, it's a charity, but it's a different kind of charity. It's a new kind that is set to get homeless people to help themselves by way of making more. By way of making them more active with the charity itself. I plan on giving homeless people back to their self-respect, taking away with the stigma on all homeless people. It just knocks us back. So I want to try to do this by way of showing them, although we are homeless, we are not helpless. I have a lot of ideas on what we should do to help, all while showing the public our lives matter too. This is the first time I've ever attempted anything, attempted to do something of this magnitude, and I really think it is doable. With the right help and the right people on board, I'm sure we can accomplish some of our goals, if not all of them. So we can work together to help each other in whatever we can. The whole reason I started HHH is so to open the eyes of every person in Ireland and around the world that the stigma put on homeless people is wrong and needs to change, for it only knocks us back and mostly lives. And in doing so, it will open the door for homeless people to be able to help themselves and others and also find work, whereas otherwise they wouldn't. Yes, you see, not all homeless want to sit around doing nothing all day. There are a lot of homeless people out there willing to get up and work or go back to school, but given the stigma and circumstances, it is very hard, if not impossible, because people are less inclined to give us work or a home for that matter. So with the help of the homeless, people will see that we can work and are willing to. So I come to you today to show you some of my ideas of a new type of charity, one that will help the homeless in getting up and ready to find work. I have an idea. I have an idea to help only those who are willing to help themselves. Because if it is one thing I've learned over my years of being homeless, if you give them a chance, they will take advantage of the system, and I won't have that happen here. So I want to try and open a morning centre, a type of place that is only for those who are working or actively looking for work, and those not on drugs or drink, so they can come and get filled and washed before heading to work. There will be a time limit of 1 to 2 hours on each person, and after this time they will have to leave unless they are in a meeting with a member of staff or on the phone to get work. This is not a drop-in centre for homeless people to come fall asleep. This is a wake and work centre. Strictly no drink, no drugs of any kind, and bags will be checked in at the door for safety reasons. It will also be a base for HHH for planning out ideas and also to help get things ready for future events. This will also help register the charity, given we need an address to do so, and it will be made clear this is not a place for people to sleep in, and it's only open in the morning time for 5 hours a day, for 5 days a week. So maybe someone here might know someone that can help me in this matter or can put me in the right direction. But I have also been planning a kayaking trip through Ireland to raise awareness of HHH and the homeless crisis all over Ireland and the world. I hope to eventually take 5 to 10 homeless people around the world to help homeless people, so it gives homeless people around the world the knowledge that if homeless people from Ireland can get up and help, then so can they. And in doing so, we give them back some self-worth and uplift their spirits at the same time. I have many ideas and hope we can achieve these goals. I just want to say as well, I started this like the 19th of the 5th, as a 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and I done it with the help of Invisible Angels, Cormac here and Marty. I helped these out with a video one night for a video they were doing, and they said to me if there was any ideas that I had that they could probably help me, I should let them know. I came up with this idea 3 years ago, and I had no way of knowing how I would go about doing this, and thanks to Cormac there, Dungy Brock. Thanks to Cormac and Marty, they helped me achieve where I am today. It's come a long way. I've got some awareness of being on the radio, I've been in the papers as well, but I need to try and get a base, like somewhere conventional. Facilities conventional, it's all non-profit. I don't make a penny from this, nobody makes money from this. Any money that gets donated to the charity gets given back to homeless people. It gets given out in ways, sleeping bags, tents, anything you can be, they get to them in. Because at the end of the day, homeless people matter. And I want to help them see that too. I mean, that, look, you don't have to sit around on the street and beg and look for change or put your hand out looking for free locally. I mean, you are capable of getting up and doing something, and I'm willing to try and help to do that. So I'm just going to play a small video for you right now. So now I'll ask you to sit back and watch a small video I've made with the help of OpenBIn Productions. These guys right here, and after which I'm going to play my new logo from HHH for the first time, designed by myself and Paul Lane, sitting in the back of here. I was going to play this one, but I'll leave time for questions afterwards. A few videos done, just going around asking people questions or stuff like that, but I didn't want to make it too long. I've only got 15 minutes. Yeah, this is just a few photographs of me volunteering with different charities, different soup runs around the city. I went down to Electric Picnic there when Electric Picnic was on there the last time, and I went to collect a few tents and sleeping bags. I didn't pay for Electric Picnic, I had a friend that worked there that got me for free. So I just went down, had a good time. As I said, I don't do drink or drugs or anything like that, so I just went down and with the whole premise going down and taking sleeping bags and tents and anything that was left over. I helped out a few, this is one lad right here, and it was happy. They were asking me, why are you doing this if you were homeless? I was, I'm doing this because I can, and you can do this as well if you just wanted to do it. I mean, well, if you don't want to do it, that's totally your choice. But the more people I talk about this at homeless, the more people that want to get involved, and I can't really take on volunteers at the moment because I don't have anything to do with volunteers. I don't have premises where I can store stuff or make food for people or basically let them come in out of the rain whenever it's raining out, you know what I mean? And this is the things that people need, you know what I mean, that are homeless at the moment. There's a lot of things that homeless people need, but like you don't get the chance to say, okay, this is what I need, how do I get this? Because every time you go into these centres, it's oh yeah, you're on a list. The list is getting bigger and bigger, and it's not getting smaller. And I don't see a way out for any homeless person unless they decide, well, we're going to have to stand up and we're going to have to do something. So hopefully I can get this off the ground. It's a good idea, and yeah, with the help of everybody involved, I can only see this working. It's like a dream. It's like having a dream. I mean, you wake up, you want that dream to be real. This is something that can come true, and that is a dream of mine. And all homeless people to stop homelessness. Like, nobody wants to be homeless. Nobody should be homeless, especially in this day and age. Like, when you have so many rich countries out there, like, you know what I mean? So many places that people can just build a house if you get the chance. I mean, give people skill, give people land to build a house. It's like if the state say there's no houses there, there's just land. Give them a bit of land, let them build a bit of property on that land, I mean, let them come out of homelessness. Well, it doesn't look like that. The system doesn't want us to come out of homelessness. It wants to keep us here as long as we can, and that's the course. Thanks again, and again,
yeah, I just want to know, I heard an awful story last night that sleeping bags, and probably anyone who works homeless, I hear this, the council come along and throw them in the bins.
Yeah, that, you don't take...
Is that still going on?
No, you do that, yeah, and you can't blame because you have to keep the street clean. Homeless people, because we get the sleeping bags on the regular off the free phone, this is another thing, it's the free phone, it's a goddamn disgrace to people that run nothing. But anyway, let's not talk about that, we're talking about sleeping bags. Yeah, but anyway, if you don't get a bed, get a sleeping bag, and most homeless people that I know, they want to stay on the street because like, it's better than sleeping in hostels, it's safer, you know what I mean? The sleeping bags you get, you end up leaving on the street then the next morning and walking up on their own thing because you don't want to carry a sleeping bag. if somebody can invent a sleeping bag and follow put in a pocket, great, you're going to make a fortune, you know what I mean? Well, unfortunately that's not the case. Like, if you wanted to sleep or sleeping bag where you can. Some people hide them. I myself leave my tent up in Milltown. I'm killed the residents out there, and they killed me. I talk to them all the time, and I'm trying to actually hold a community meeting with the church to try and explain to them why it is I'm there and how long I'm planning on staying there. But yeah, to answer your question, I think they're right in cleaning up the street and getting rid of the sleeping bags. If people want to keep the sleeping bags, take care of them.
There was people out last night freezing to death and no sleeping bags. Like, you can't say that's right either. You asked me
a question about the coming the next morning and taking the sleeping bags.
I don't think you agree with it.
Don't think about people that when they're asleep on the street. That doesn't happen. They take them the next morning when people just leave them on the street and take them away. And that's don't come up and say, oh, you could open your sleep. But most people that work for the council sympathetically, you don't want to see it on the street. The only people that hate it is guards. They're the only people that hate it. And that's the truth. Any more questions? Yeah.
Hi, thanks a million, Anthony. I'm just two questions as well. Like, I work with young people, and you said that you were homeless for a long time, and that you were in houses, and then you were back on the street again. Just the first question is, like, what would have stopped you from going back out on the street? And another just really practical question, like coming up to like winter and stuff, like if there was just something small that somebody could do, like what would be a useful thing to give to somebody who's on the street?
Thermal tents.
Say it again, sorry?
Thermal tent.
Okay.
Thermal tent, yeah, just get that brand and all that up, and yeah, you don't really get cold and that's perfect. To answer your first question, what would have helped me stop becoming homeless? My father died when I was young, you know what I mean? He was the rock of my family, and it destroyed us. We just went into turmoil, fighting with each other, and we just couldn't live together. I only seen my mother for the first time today in about 8 months when I turned around and I told her what I was doing, and she was shocked. She started crying, you know what I mean? That's to be expected. The last time she heard me, I was in some corner getting locked all the time, you know what I mean? Fighting with everyone and just being a dope. And I decided 9 months ago I wanted to stop all that, you know what I mean? That wasn't me. I lived that life, I didn't like that life. 23 years of age now, and I want to be able to have a family, you know what I mean? I want to be able to have a family of my own, and it's just not the case, you know what I mean? There's a law in this country that every man has a right to have a family. But where's that law when it comes down to homeless people, you know what I mean? We get treated like the door because of the fact that we're homeless, like, by guards, and it's ridiculous. We recording on my camera that these 2 guards coming over to my tent in Milltown there 3 weeks ago, and tried to take the tent down while I was still in it. These are 2 off-duty coppers, they're only on a lunch break, and now a copper because one of them had their jacket on and the other had no badges on, and their identification was whack. You know what I mean? And I called him on it, and he walked off. He saved my main stand and all. As soon as I looked at the camera, they were like, oh shit, what are we doing now? You know what I mean? And he walked off. Later on that day, then 2 other guards came up in uniform. Started saying that the girl got behind me, rang the guards and giving all this and that. And I called him on that too. I goes, man, you living? I goes, on the phone call you got those 2 coppers. How would you know? But you were staying there alone, how would you know? You know what I mean? It's only obvious. You don't want this, you don't want me or any homeless people out in any street, because the fact is tourists don't like to see homeless people. Last year I was in Marion Square, October, and I was on the show, and 2 days later, when I was meant to bring back the radio station, 2 guards came in with 8 park rangers and stormed my tent with everything park. This happened to me 3 times. And this is what I'm saying, the stigma on homelessness needs to change, and it's the only way the stigma changes is people see us in a different light, and guards will say, look, we can't treat these like this because people are watching. Because at the moment people are watching, people don't care about the homeless. I mean, I'll get them off the street, I mean, they shouldn't be here. I mean, where should we be? I mean, give us somewhere where we should be, and yeah, we'll all be happy. Thanks for the question. Anybody else? Right, thank you.